Hello and welcome to Your Brand Expert Tips. Now today I'm going to be talking about having the courage to get in front of the video camera. We've done some great tips recently on the equipment that you need to use, the fact that it's all easily accessible, very easy to edit, very easy to get out there online, and it's getting easier all the time. Now I'm currently videoing myself in the car as I'm driving because these ideas are coming to my head. I'm thinking this is valuable information, I need to get it out to you. And it's an iPhone with just a normal set of headphones with a microphone fitted with it that comes with the iPhone, and that's the microphone that's here. And because it's saved in such a format, when it's stored on the iPhone, it's already set to go online. And all that we do, as you've probably seen with our videos, and like you have done with this one, is that we just top and tail it with a jingle and our branding, so that there's a real, just that anchor is going in every single time when people see our videos, and you can do the same really, really easily. Now here's the tip of today that goes with that, and it's come from having met with a client of ours today who is a little wary of getting in front of video, not because of the camera, because there is a fear of camera, just like there can be a fear of speaking on stage, in public, whatever it might be. But this is actually a fear that what this person has to say is going to be of value. Now, we've talked about what values are and how values are the backbone to your branding, and to attract like values, you must project your values within your brand. So if your brands are integrity, excellence and quality, then you will attract people of those values as customers. And when it comes to whether you feel that you are an authority or not, that comes down to your beliefs. And the person I talked to today said to me, well, I just feel that even when I walk into a room, I don't necessarily want to be seen. I'd rather be the wallflower. But I know that I'm very clever. I know that I've got some great knowledge, just like everybody else, but they're all getting out there with their videos and I'm not. And I said, by any chance, was there a time in your life, maybe as a child at school or growing up, when you had the opportunity to be in the middle of a crowd and actually project your voice, and it wasn't you by peers maybe, or even by teachers, that you were suppressed in some way? In other words, they didn't necessarily give you recognition, or they said yes, no, all very well, enough from you, whatever it might have been. And this person said to me, yeah, actually, on a lot of occasions, I was never really encouraged to publicly speak my opinion or my knowledge or anything. And as a kid, I then decided that obviously that I wasn't going to do that anymore. And I said, well, yeah, but that is so many years ago now. That belief that you have is stopping you getting your knowledge out there to those who need it, that can actually position you as the expert that you are. So I said, but the thing is, it's only a belief, which means you can shed it just like that. You can choose not to have that. It's easier said than done, but it is possible. Values are more literally a stick of rock. It's inbred in you, it's your bloodline, that's how you function. When it comes to beliefs, those are usually impressed upon us by others, society, government, schools, parents even, friends, peers, all those sorts of things. So if you have a fear of getting your knowledge out there, then you can get past it. What you've got to do is just have that courage to pull together that information, feel confident with delivering it, and then get in front of camera. Now, if you have a fear of getting in front of a camera, then you're missing a massive, massive trick, because by getting out there and being seen and visible as the expert, you will get more business. It's just guaranteed, absolutely guaranteed that you will get more business, because people are more aware of you and you're more visible in your industry. And so Simon Coulson, who is a colleague of Sammy and mine, and we've learned a lot from Simon Coulson, he runs an internet marketing business school, and he does public speaking. Now, of course, that's in a way of getting his message out there, that he provides those courses. Now, Simon talks about, every time that he runs his course, he says to people, video is such an important part of marketing yourself. And like public speaking, it was a huge fear of his. Yet, through a couple of practices, through speaking in front of a small audience of 2 or 3 to 15, 20 to 40, he was then invited to go on stage by someone who had heard about what he was doing. It was getting such good feedback to go and present in front of a crowd that had been put together. And he had no idea how many the numbers would be. He just went along thinking, well, if it was 40 last time, it could be 50, 60, maybe even 100. When he got there were over 3,000 there. Now, that will soon get your adrenaline running, as would anybody's. The thing is, though, this is what Simon said. He said he just had to go with it. He'd already promised he'd do it, so he just got on stage and did what he normally did. That day, he turned nearly £500,000 worth of courses converted at that from that audience that day. £500,000 of the business done in that 90-minute presentation he did. And he says, comically now, he says, that cured my fear of speaking. So my advice is, if you can, just that little bit of courage, do a video. Get it. The great thing about using a video camera is you can cock it up. In fact, I invite you to do so. Get it wrong, because only then will you know how to get it right. And when you're finally comfortable with the way you're delivering on screen and the way that your message is coming across, using the language that you're using, then you will start to become so comfortable. And now I'm flicking on the camera in the car, at home, at the office, with an idea that I think is really worthwhile getting over to people, and it's just easy. It's not scripted, it's coming from the heart, and it's coming from the IP, the intellectual property that is up here, that we all have. So, two things. Get over the fear of you being the expert and have people wanting to know what you've got, because I'm guaranteeing now you have got something they want. Two, get over that fear of being in front of the camera, because then you'll have a global presence. You'll have far more people finding out about you through your videos on YouTube, feeding them through Facebook, and introducing them to your website than you ever thought possible. So that's today's couple of tips wrapped into one based on video. I hope that's really helped for you. I'll be back with some more great tips very soon. Bye for now.